Well, good afternoon. It is February the 7th, a Thursday. This was Export Day. The numbers that came out today were not as big as the previous weeks. Now, remember, this was a 5-week-old export report, and this reflected, and people didn't realize this reflected Christmas week. So traditionally, you're going to be lighter, and the exports were a little lighter than we had seen last week, but they were still very respectable numbers. Markets were down a small amount going into the numbers, but then afterwards, as the morning went on, there seemed to be more and more liquidation, and we dropped down and we closed lower on the day. Tomorrow we'll have a crop report at 11 o'clock, and I think we are just right now in a consolidating market where there's some profit taking. I think all these markets will trend back up. It's just a matter of occasionally going through these liquidations. So we could see cotton testing 72 cents in the next few days. We could see soybeans testing $9, but the markets probably are going to hold at those levels because this has definitely been a sideways market. We're just experiencing the down end of sideways. So let's take a look at where we are. Cotton market closed down 89 at 72.78, a high of 73.86, a low of 72.48. March soybeans down 8.5 at 9.13 1/4, with a high of 9.21 1/2 and a low of 9.10 1/2. Corn was down in March. Let's see, we were down 3.5 at 3.76 1/2. The low was 3.76 1/4. The high was 3.80 1/4. March wheat was last trading. Let's see. Let me get the latest update on the March wheat. March wheat down 13 1/4. Close to the low. Last trade 5.12 3/4 with a low of 5.12 and a half and a high of 5.25 1/4. So just a negative day across the board as far as price activity. Although we didn't really have any news that was substantially negative, we're just in this up and down market. And outside markets, nothing really stands out. Well, two things. I was wrong. Two things. Crude oil's down $1.45 a barrel in March at 52.57. Dollar is up 10. Gold up 1. Silver up 2. And right now the Dow Jones is down 313 points. So we will see you tomorrow for our usual morning broadcast, and then we'll be on a little after 11 o'clock to take a look at the crop report. Have a good evening, and we'll talk to you later.